I just saw the Sonic movie today. I thought it was exceptionally good for what it is. And I just in the mood to play some Sonic, to be honest. So we're gonna play a little Sonic. I probably won't play to the end or anything. It's not what I like a full playthrough attempt to beat it. I have beaten it before. I don't know if I could do it now on command, but I've toiled away. The Sonic game's fun to pick up and play every now and then, but they're not something I wanna. They're not something I want to play through over and over and over again fully. That's not a strike against the game, but and I don't know like the best speed strats or anything either. We are playing on the Genesis Classic, if anybody is wondering, or the Mini, whatever it's called. In fact, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. That is what we are playing. I might play something else a little later. Yeah, I guess I could take the opportunity to talk about the Sonic movie. Yeah, I was incredibly pleasantly surprised with it. Like, I don't know, it's this weird feeling where it looks like it shouldn't work. It feels like it shouldn't work. But it works. You know? Has everybody else seen it feel that way? It has no reason to be good. It shouldn't be good. But it is. Yeah, let's turn it down a little while we talk. Like, there was just something about the setup of Sonic being the lonely kid who's also trying to, like, basically running from the government. There's something about the way they handled it, because I feel like that's something a lot of people tend to forget about Sonic, is that fundamentally, he's a teenager. He's supposed to be like 15 years old. Even in the original games, he was like 15 years old. He's not really, I mean, he's so independent, he feels like an adult. He feels like he doesn't need anything, but the movie kind of plays up the teenager aspect to make a character who is all the more relatable, I don't know if that's the right word. You can, like, get into his desperation for wanting human contact. Because he is a kid who's basically... Okay, spoilers, I suppose. Before I really get into it. But yeah, fundamentally, he's... the movie plays him as a kid who just... He's cool and all that. He kind of has Sonic's personality, but they play up the childish aspects. In fact, the cop guy calls him kid on multiple occasions to sort of play up the fact that, yeah, Sonic is essentially a kid. He's 15. And in the context of the movie, he has been alone for 10 years of those 15 years, which is crazy talk. Like, he has been alone for 2/3 of his life, and he's gone kind of nuts over it. As I think anybody would. I feel like that's something that... Because I don't know how many writers the movie had. It feels like something that was in there, but maybe someone added it and other people didn't catch up on it and added to the script or subtracted from the script. Because movies like this tend to have a whole bunch of different writers adding and subtracting things. And that could very easily be an element that either was in there and got kind of sidelined, or it wasn't in there and got added later. But I really like the idea of Sonic being like this teenage boy who just, like, basically needs a family. Like, the movie ends with him being adopted, basically, which is a really sweet moment. I see a lot of people talking about, oh, it's about friendship, and yeah, it kind of is. But if you actually look at the context of it all, I think it really is more like the cop and his wife are becoming his like foster parents rather than just his friends. They are his friends, of course, as your parents are, but I don't know, I feel like that was good. I feel like that's something a lot of people overlook about the movie. I see a lot of people talking about the movie, trying to say, oh, it's simple, it has nothing to it. It is a basic story, but it's not so basic that it brings absolutely nothing to the table worth watching, you know? Now, you can have a worthwhile story within a basic setup. It is a basic concept, but I think it tells a really compelling and interesting story, and I really hope there's a sequel. It's one of the few movies I've seen recently that sequel baits this hard, and I actually want to see the sequel. Like, I really want to see where they go with it, because you have the whole Echidna thing at the beginning, attacking Sonic. You have Sonic saying that his powers are really unusual, and they make him like a target for the Echidnas, and it just actually makes my mind wonder, like, few movies do these days. Like, oh crap, why does he have these powers? Why are the Echidnas after him? Because it doesn't feel as random as it would in a lot of superhero movies. It doesn't feel like, oh, this is an excuse for him to go fast, or the Echidnas are just an excuse to separate him from his owl mother. It's like, if you know Sonic, it kind of makes you think, oh crap, are Sonic's powers, like, fueled by the Chaos Emerald or something, and that's why the Echidnas are after him? Nah. Is that why he can go fast, and is that why he'll be able to use the Chaos Emeralds, probably in a later movie, to become Super Sonic? Because he somehow taps into the Chaos Emeralds for his, like, Speed Force ability? I don't know, it just makes me imagine possibilities of what could come next, and so few movies make me do that. Licensed or not, very few movies do that. But not in a way that makes the movie that I just saw feel lesser. It doesn't make it feel incomplete. Because this movie... fucking hell. Like, it is a complete movie. It is a story. It tells a complete, compelling story. But the setup and the ending imply that there's more to it that can be explored. I'm not really sure exactly what I want to say. It's hard to talk and play at the same time, and trying to formulate opinions and play at the same time is even worse, apparently. It's kind of like the original Star Wars trilogy, I suppose. It has elements that leave it open for further exploration and further looking back into what has happened before. But it is still its own complete story. I'm talking about A New Hope right now. It's a complete story, but there are elements that absolutely hint at something bigger that can be explored. That's how I feel about the Sonic movies plot. It is its own story. It's a very sweet story. But it leaves open elements to be explored if it's successful enough to do so. Even without the tail stinger at the end, it would have been like, I want to know why the Echidnas are after Sonic. I want to know why Sonic has these powers that nobody else seems to have. Aside from possibly Tails, if the ending is any indication, because Tails has the same stream of light Sonic does, so I'm thinking maybe his flight is related to Sonic's speed somehow? maybe he's also, like, affected by the Chaos Emeralds or something, so he also has the power. That's why he can fly and fly really fast. The movie's making me think of possibilities. So few movies do that these days. I know some TV shows that do. Like, long-form stories tend to do that, but not many movies. Yeah, I saw it going down and I still jumped because I'm trying to think of the movie. I should really just do like a movie reaction blog or something. It would be easier. I'm totally gonna die here. That's okay, this is more to talk about the movie and just get Sonic out of my system. Yeah, Jim Carrey is Jim Carrey, what can you say? Like, he's what you expect Jim Eggman Carrey to be. Like, he's an over-the-top actor playing an over-the-top character. Like, he does what he does and he does it well. In the end, I think the movie benefits from not trying to answer all of the questions presented by the opening and all of that, because it really does really establish Sonic's character and the character of everyone else. It feels like an snipe, freaking snipe. It feels like an origin. It feels like an origin story. I guess that's kind of the end of that statement, but not the. Well, feels like the build-up. I guess I'll put it that way. It's establishing Sonic and the world he comes from, and the fact that it's attached to the real world. Basically, a beginning. Yeah, just like A New Hope. It's the beginning. Or maybe not even the beginning, kind of the middle, isn't it? Because the fact that the Echidnas are after Sonic for his speed does beg the question of what came before, as opposed to just being able to look ahead. Like, they could probably make a prequel around that owl character. I'm sure they won't, because it won't have Sonic in it, and they'll be able to call it Sonic the Hedgehog. But they could. I feel like the jump in this game has a slight delay on it. Okay. I think there's a trick where I can just hold left and it'll skip me across the lake, but after dying so many times, I feel like better safe than sorry. Anything else I wanted to say about it? I don't think that's basically sums it up. Like, I'm not going to try and give the impression that it's high art, but I feel like a lot of people don't give it enough credit. Like, oh yeah, it's so completely formulaic. They put the cartoon character in the real world, and that's all it is. It's just like every other movie you've ever seen. Like, yeah, that's the basic premise, but you're kind of glossing over some details in order to reach that basic premise. Like, it's not like, now, what movie's done that? Why is it still counting? Oh, those are Tails. Fuck you, Tails. I don't think I've ever been down here. Not this long, at least. Why can't I go forward? Go forward! I kept holding right and jumping, but he wouldn't go forward. I think the slight hill he was on was preventing him from getting forward momentum. Yeah, I feel like a lot of the criticism is slightly unfair. It's basically what it comes down to. Calling it just another... Like, comparing it to Chipmunks is just being a dick, to be honest. It's not one of those movies that makes the animated characters basically side characters whose names can bring recognition. It's not like Chipmunks or something where the real person is the main character and then the character whose name is in the title is sort of the sidekick. Sonic is very much the emotional focal point of the movie. It's about him and his struggles. Are we going to do the same thing again? No, good. Maybe. And the fact that the movie has an emotional focal point probably says something good about it. Because a lot of movies these days don't. It's just... Like with Sonic, you could imagine them saying, okay, he goes fast, run fast all the time, run fast, run fast, run fast. But no, they took the time to build a character. It's not identical to the character from the games. It's not like Sonic is... Well, he is himself. He feels like himself, but he's not so himself that you could see him as being, like, identical to the games. He doesn't have quite the snarky attitude he does in the games. He's much more innocent and naive and playful, almost. Like I said, the movie really plays up his childlike aspect. It plays up the fact that he's young. As opposed to the games, which have always kind of ignored that. Sonic is basically an adult with the attitude of a teenager in the games. As is pretty much everyone. I think Rouge might be the only one who's of age. And that's just because of her visual design, probably. In fact, I think there was a trend recently where for some reason, people started drawing Amy Rouge hybrids all over, like, DeviantArt and all those. And DeviantArt decided to start censoring them because, hey, wait a minute, Amy's underage and Rouge's outfit is kind of sexy and you can't do that. Just like the weirdest, dumbest crap. Like, I mean, I guess it's technically true, but A, it's a hedgehog. B, it's kind of a weird what-if scenario character. I mean... I just like the idea that Rouge's outfit is too sexual for other cartoon characters to wear. It amuses me. I got way off track here. I totally can't remember the cop guy's name. If no one's wondering why I'm not actually saying his name, I have no idea what his name was. I tend to do that with character names, unless they're a character I already know really well. is actually kind of fun. I should just use my game videos as vlogs more often. Just start talking about whatever I want. Outside of politics. Politics is just depressing right now. Yeah. Freaking hell. Sonic is so slidey. These are actually always been my least favorite levels. I just don't feel like these pinball machines are really... What in the hell was that? He landed and then immediately spin dashed to the left without me doing anything. I've never seen that before. Not like a Genesis Classic bug. Anyway, yeah. I really, really hope they get the chance to do the sequel they obviously want to do. That would be absolutely amazing. Even if it's just like an all CG sequel using the graphics they used at the beginning of the movie, I'm fine with that. I mean, give me more of that. That looked really good. Even the owl, who was obviously designed when the original Sonic design was, looks pretty good. Does that imply that the original Sonic would have looked good if I had gotten used to it? I don't know. I don't really care. I like the new Sonic design. It's a lot better. A lot more nostalgic. Which is what you want when you're making a movie based on a nostalgic license. It's like making a Mario movie where he's dressed like Guile or something. I don't know. Where am I trying to go? Am I trying to go down? I haven't played this game in so long. Not to any great extent. Oh, that figures. Whatever, game. Nice. Stop it. There we go. I don't know if all this slowdown is in the... Of course, yeah, it could be the OBS, because OBS tends to do that after a while. Oh, there goes my ring. Oh, the use of rings as teleportation portals is actually really clever, if you ask me. Like, that's what they've been since Sonic 1, really. Not entirely, but teleportation rings have always been a Sonic thing. And I saw a lot of people when the first trailer came out going, oh, look, what's going on with the rings? Rings don't do that. Yes, they do. They always have done that. Literally always. In the first Sonic game, the special zone entrances were giant portal rings. Like, the portal ring is straight out of the games. 1 and 3 used them. In fact, this is the only game that didn't, I think. Because Knuckles used it. I think Mania uses it. Shows you who the fake fans are who think that Sonic Adventure is the first Sonic game. I'm going the wrong way. I feel like I'm going backwards. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. Nice. This invincibility is completely useless. No, it's not. Alright, that works. Huh. It's way too late to start getting Chaos Emeralds now, so let's just book it. You could probably just ride the whole thing up with the rings if you wanted to. Shit. Alright, made it. Wrong way. Bye, Tails. Enjoy your infinite loot. Darn it. Alright, got some rain. Why is this going as not awful as I thought it? Didn't think it would. I don't think that sentence was what I meant it to say, but that's what I said, so I'll go with it. Nice. I figured. The one ring to rule them all. Oh, I have to go left or right now, don't we? Damn it, hit it. I feel like the Genesis Classic version might be slightly harder to control than the original. Didn't even want to go that way. Can I respawn that? Hopefully. Or I can do that. Missed. I had a feeling that would happen eventually. That was just stupid on my part. Well, you've never seen me do anything stupid. Yeah, put these invincibility boxes in places where they don't do shit. Okay, I dodged that one firefly. That's something, I guess. Oh. Of course. Should have been able to get up there. That works. Save some time. Oh, yeah, I saw that coming. Yeah, I think that was all I wanted to say about the movie. I really enjoyed it. If you're a Sonic fan, absolutely go see it. If you're not a Sonic fan, why the hell are you watching Sonic gameplay? I mean, seriously, why are you sitting and watching this video of me quietly playing Sonic 2 if you hate Sonic the Hedgehog? If you're going to comment that you hate Sonic the Hedgehog, just do so and turn off the video. Don't need to make a big production out of it. I'm doing the exact same things every single time, even when they're detrimental to me. I need to stop that. Hey, that was different. It wasn't positive, but it was different. Oh, I almost went down there. Oh yeah, I guess one more thing I can note. I thought the graphics were so freaking good. Like, probably not the best I've ever seen. But I can't think of a single time in the movie where I had to stop and go, okay, that is... Oh, right, just was pulled at the graphics were so bad I stopped and went, okay, that's clearly fake. That is not a thought I had in the movie. Never went, okay, Sonic is clearly not there. And that's a testament to both the VFX artists and the actors that was a thing. Because I don't think Eggman and Sonic were ever in the same shot. God, is that true? Eggman and Sonic never on frame together? Even when Eggman sees Sonic for the first time, and screams, Sonic is off screen the whole time. And the cop guy decks him. During the fight, it's all the Eggman's flying robot thing. Sonic's not actually in the game, or not actually on screen then. Well, Sonic's on screen, but Eggman isn't. His machine is. See, I don't think Robotnik ever actually interacted with Sonic directly like that. Huh. I wonder if that was intentional on their part, or if it was just script appropriate. Because the guy who played the cop did a great job interacting. All the actors did a good job interacting with the CG character. Again, it's one of those things where they sold it, because I never looked at one of them and went, okay, they're clearly faking it. That's not a thing that crossed my mind. Maybe I just wanted to like the movie. Maybe I'm just being super positive about it, because I'm not claiming to be unbiased. I make no claim to that effect. I love Sonic. I wanted the movie to be good. And I was pleasantly surprised that it was. It so could have not been. No, don't go that way! Yeah, jump! Damn it. I was also surprised they used the name Robotnik. I didn't actually register to me that they were using the name in the trailers. Actually, I don't know if they ever said his name, but I was surprised to hear Robotnik. I thought they would have just gone with Eggman through the whole thing, like Eggman is his name. But no, Sonic apparently just names him Eggman because all of his robots are egg-shaped, which is fair enough. Again, useless invincibility. Can they not give you the invincibility in like 1 or 2 places where you can like plow through a crap load of enemies? Am I going backwards? No? Did I just go backwards? No, I don't think I did. I saw that coming the moment I hit the jump button. That thing's gonna pop up right now, isn't it? Yep. There's some weird physics stuff going on in this game. Or this version of the game. I think it might... If I've never noticed it before, or it's something to do with the Genesis Mini itself. Something with the emulation. There's something weird going on with it that I've never noticed before. Oh, that was weird. Again, he kept going left even when I was pressing right. No, momentum was the thing, but he wasn't skidding or anything. I feel like they're copy-pasting some parts of these levels. So I think one thing that always puzzled me about Sonic games was how maze-like the levels could be. Like, you have a character whose entire ability is running fast. He can do all these cool things, but he never really gets a chance to because everything's a goddamn maze. Oh, there that went. Ugh. I swear to God, this boss, I hate this boss. Even in Sonic Mania, this boss pissed me off. Something about this goddamn boss I just hate. Oh, god damn it, I had to continue, so I have no excuse to quit. I mean, I can quit anytime. I probably will soon. This is mostly an excuse to talk about the Sonic movie, and I have said my piece. I really love it. I'm not the kind of person to say that people aren't entitled to their opinion, but I do think that some people just... I don't know, I think there's some unfairness toward it. Just because of what it is rather than how it does it, you know? 'Cause that's absolutely a thing I see a lot of people do. Like, this is bad not because it executes what it's doing badly, but because I don't like what it is. Which is, okay. So? You know, it's like saying, I hate this game. I hate this Zelda game because I hate Zelda-style games. Like, okay. What is anybody supposed to do with that information? If you hate Zelda-style games, why did you even put it in the first place, you know? What the hell? I guess I can't use that one. I pressed jump, like, right before the lid hit the circle, so I guess I broke it. I know Sonic games have their fair share of glitches that you see in like speedruns and stuff, but I'm finding a lot of crap that I never knew was here before. Aha! Skip all that noise. Yeah, I made it! Shield! Okay, I'll take it. What was that? Hey, I think Tails got a hit in. Good going, Tails. And then he steals the glory of hitting the top. That's okay, though. Good going, Tails. I guess when you think about it, Japan tends to have younger heroes anyway, so... Sonic being only 15 doesn't really stand out all that much for a Japanese production. Like, it's not entirely strange for that. Did Tails just screw up the freaking platform? I think he did. Which might be why they made it stand out a bit more in the American version here. Alright, we're back. Let's go. Ah. I think I'm going the wrong way. There we go. There we go. Ironically, I think this game probably has the easiest bonus levels, in my opinion. So probably the easiest one to get Supersonic in if I wanted to. Tails! Okay. Sure. That's like a freaking speedrun thing right there. Like, literally, I just saw that in the speedrun. I wasn't trying to do it, just Tails jumping around. Tails! Jeez! Very little pain in the ass. Uh-oh. Get out, get out, get out! You know, we're so close to the end, we might as well try to go all the way. I don't remember what the Metropolis Zone boss is. Oh, come on, I was past the claw. You know. Yeah. I don't know what I want to do right now. I like how these mantis things can only attack once and then never again. Oh, it's alive. Sweet. I had no idea that was a thing. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, that should be the last level before the final boss, I think? Or is there an actual 3? Why is there an actual 3? That's not... That shouldn't be a thing. I also want to grumble about endgame mazes, but frankly most Sonic levels are mazes, to be honest. Come on down. Motherfucker. Oh, no, 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 no! Ugh. No, get me up there! No! Damn it. I haven't beaten the game before. But it's been so long. One thing I do like about Sonic games, even despite being mazes, they rarely actually send you back. Usually if you fall in part of the maze, you'll just end up on another path rather than going backwards. Which is good. You're sort of always making progress, just a matter of which lane you're on. Usually. That claw has some freaking... The hitbox must be huge! Really? Right after I was complimenting you for not sending me back, you knocked me right off the thing and sent me back. Alright, slowly. Oh, he's already gone. Okay, we're okay. You can hear this sound effect incredibly delayed. Listen to that. Mother frickin' fracker. Alright, can I go back up and it'll be respawned? Nope. I'll do it all over again. Yeah, that's kind of thing is why I can't play these games all the way through very often. Like Mario 3 I can kind of pick up and blast through just any good old time. This, I have to really be in the mood to play Sonic 2 to the end. Maybe even Sonic 3 as well. And Sonic 1. Actually, they all do it. Mother... Okay. I mean, that was entirely my fault. That wasn't the game's fault, but fuck it. Did my lives not go down? I swear I had one life before. This is a weird boss. Especially with tails. It's like... It's not designed for you to have tails at all, because no matter what, tails pretty much barrels right through and kills it. Or at least hits it. There you go. That's what it seems like, anyway. Sky Chase. Oh yeah, there's just another zone. Ah, that wasn't even close to the last zone, was it? That means there's a whole nother thing, isn't there? Don't you have to go through the whole fortress? Do I want to go through all of it and beat Sonic 2 today? I know I'll get crap from the internet for it, but Sonic is a game I can play in bursts. Specifically because of the whole maze thing. Wing Fortress, so... Going down? Oh, okay. I was about to say, am I out of continues? That would have been an amazing way to end it. I forgot to jump off the plane! If that's ever happened to anyone, like during a speedrun or something. You're just talking on Twitch and suddenly the plane gets shot and he just never jumps. He just goes down with tails. Can I jump in front of those engines? No. I tried to duck and he rolled off the thing. Yeah, well, my lives were just at 1 and now they're at 1 again. Is the game glitching out? I swear I'm not cheating. I don't even know if I can on the Genesis Classic. Okay, we're fine. Frickin'. Oh, there we go. I'm okay with that. Had a good talk about the movie. I feel good. Yeah. Later.